Hi, my name is Jim Smittkamp, and I'm the Chief Revenue Officer for Fivetran. Today I'm going to talk to you about how enterprises across the world, both large and small, are utilizing the modern data stack to activate the value within their data assets and navigate constantly evolving market conditions. The first reason was that the data pipelines and integration was a very long-winded process. It required a lot of manual effort, a lot of preparation, a lot of planning, and very slow configuration, not to mention the expensive storage that came along with this process. The second limitation was that stakeholders were very commonly not confident in the data and the insights with which they were provided. And the third was that with constantly changing conditions within each organization, such as new data sources, mergers and acquisitions, these pipelines were always breaking. They were always changing, they always required repair and maintenance. So it was very hard to keep a stable supply of data in the data destination for stakeholders. The great news is that in the past decade or so, there have been several discontinuous innovations that have transformed how organizations are leveraging and utilizing data. The combination of these innovations has become known as the modern data stack. So let's talk about what the modern data stack is defined as. Well, first and foremost, it's most commonly offered as a software as a service. So it's hosted on your behalf. There's several components that we'll talk about in just a minute. Another really interesting attribute about the modern data stack is that it's most commonly priced in a consumption model. This means that value is very, very closely tied to cost, so that there's no shelfware within your organization for the different components. While modern cloud destinations like Google BigQuery are designed to convert data into insights and value for the entire organization, this is only possible once the data is available within this destination. This is where Fivetran comes in. So we do this by providing hundreds of connectors. We do this for thousands of customers at scale to support use cases across different business units. Think about financial reporting or marketing analytics or even sales reporting. These are very common use cases we see across the enterprise. Let's take retail and CPG customers, for example. With an automated data solution, retail customers can maximize ROI in their advertising spend and also optimize customer acquisition costs. Another key use case is brand awareness analysis. Let's take Nando's, the international food chain with over 1,000 locations, who uses Fivetran and BigQuery together to do analysis on their customer loyalty programs. As a result of this, Nando's has seen an 80% time savings in data integration, allowing them to free up time for much higher value activity in BigQuery. Now, we're proud to support and work with Google Cloud on enabling database replication as well. This includes our joint solution for SAP users with the Google Cloud Cortex framework. And together with our customers, we are solving some of the world's most complex data pipeline challenges and empowering these customers to use data to really transform their business.